It's time to get mean, I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. For today is good as anything right. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Roll with. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Roll with. Ha!
Sorry, at the New Jersey State. I think we're good. Yeah, you can give me a call. We're going to dedicate this show to Terry Harris. Yeah, please just give me a call anytime now. I was not ready for that. I was not ready to meet Paul. But yeah, we lost Terry. And that's a tough one because he was always here to help. Anytime I asked him for any kind of help, he was always there. He was a helpful person. They don't make men like that. And I don't say this about too many people, but he had a heart of gold. I knew his heart. I sat in the car a few times with him and actually cried with him about just stuff. Just life. He just wanted to help people. That was his heart, was to help others and to fight the injustices of this world. And he was just a nice, good-hearted person. I don't think anybody has a bad thing to say about Terry, and it's sad when someone you really, really love leaves you. And I didn't even know he was that sick. I knew he had issues. I didn't know he was that sick. And we're going to talk about diabetes today. Apparently, Terry's diabetes was what killed him. Apparently they found him, and his level was like 600. His blood sugar was 600, and then I guess at the hospital it spiked to 1,500. And I can't imagine the blood sugar being that high. All right. Can you tell me if we're live or not? Yeah, I guess we are. So, yeah, we're going to talk to my friend Aubrey, who has diabetes type 1. And there's a certain kind of insulin that she needs because the insulin that she used, she's allergic to, so she needs a special kind of insulin. And she's basically priced out of that program. What does that sound like? She's priced out of the insulin program, so she has to work twice as hard to get her medication. And what's interesting is I have friends on the West Coast that get their insulin for free. So you got two people doing the same thing with totally different results. One's getting their medication, one is having a harder time getting their medication, but they're two people on different coasts. But yeah, Terry was amazing. He came out here. He was out here for last Thanksgiving. I was trying to find the videos of him, but I didn't have time because I had to get that interview in. I was not prepared for that. I'm the worst host ever. I really am. But I'm trying. So, yeah, anybody can give me a call, please. Oh, you couldn't hear me? Oh, jeez. Don't tell me you couldn't hear me. Really, Sean, you couldn't hear me? Well, then call me back. Let's test out my phone. Call me back so I can test this out because I need my phone to work. Call me back, Sean. Or somebody call me so I can figure this out. Yeah, somebody call me so I can test my phone and have something important to say. Please. That would be nice. Yeah, so Terry's service will be next Saturday here in Trenton. $32 years old. I don't know his story, if he was able to get insulin, if he was having a problem getting his insulin. I don't know. I don't know anything. This just happened this week. But I know if you have diabetes, you have to take your insulin. You have to take your medication. You have to eat all day long, apparently. Like, even when you're not hungry, I think you have to eat. Okay. Okay. Hey, Sean, you're on the air.
How are you on this glorious day?
Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
What? All right, hold on.
This is the tricky time now. You know I'm a busy man. I got a question.
No, don't hang up. Wait, I got to test my... Oh, no. Are you messing with me? Really? I'm trying to test the phone, Sean. You? I need to test my phone. Can you call back? Oh, my God. Why are you not hearing me? I need to know what button I have to hit here. Oh, I think I know it's this one. No, it might be this one. No, I think it's this one. Oh, what button do I have to hit? Sean, that wasn't nice. All right, I got to test my phone out. I got to test my phone here. Let's see if she can hear me. If she can hear me, anyone can hear me. Man, it's cold out here. Jersey Joe, you have issues with low blood sugar? Hello. Hello. No, this is what I get when I call. Hello. Oh, boy. That's hurtful. All right. Let's try something else. Uh-oh. Hello, you're on the air. Can you hear me? Oh, jeez. Really? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? You can't.
Ed.
Can you hear me? Really? You can't hear me? Oh, no. That's not good. Hold on. I'll fix it.
Lefty.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to fix this. Hold on.
On Facebook, I heard you were looking to troubleshoot your phone problem.
Yeah, I'm kind of screwed today. I got no phone, so I got to do it the old-fashioned way, but that's good. I'm all right.
Good, good.
We'll get through it.
So, just looking in on you. Don't really have anything to say, nothing to add, but wanted to help you out, bro.
Well, do you have any issues with diabetes, or do you know anybody with diabetes?
No, I don't.
No, well, you're lucky.
Fortunately, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have a medical card, so, I heavy. PC, but I knew
Yeah, well, what we got to work with? Like, I'm 1 and 1. I'm 1 and 1. Sorry, yeah, that's what I... Click. I love that. I love when I... Oh, my. It is freezing.
Hey, Lefty. How are you?
Hi, Aubrey.
Hey.
Freezing, and I'm in pain. How are you doing?
I'm good. Affecting me. But,
Does
we live in New Jersey where there's many seasons, and this winter is one. So there's that.
Does cold affect your diabetes?
So I have type 1 diabetes, which is an autoimmune disease. It's very different than type 2. Type 2 is where people, their body change. So you get, and when you're diagnosed as type 1, then you're a full-time job, you're a full-time pancreas on top of everything else.
Is that what gives you fatigue? Because your pancreas is working overtime or not working?
Yeah. So if your sugar's super, super high, your body's working really, really hard every minute of every day because it can't process the sugar that's in your blood. So the fatigue, I don't even want. That's why they make insulin to bring your blood sugar down. But in my case, it was found out that I'm allergic to several types of insulin. So the way that you find out if you're allergic to years, I'm still trying to aim all the time. And it's extremely expensive. That's the number one problem, is that it's extremely unaffordable. So I have great insurance. I'm about to get implanted a monitor, which will go off and start beeping if my sugar's too low and I'm about to pass out. That's just a safety measure, and that's really the safest way to do it. But it's expensive. It's $1,800 if I didn't have any insurance. It needs to be replaced every 10 days, and that sensor that gets replaced, if I don't have insulin to put into my body, I will die within 72 hours. I'll go into a low, and let's say I passed out, and I'm passed out for too long, I'll die. So it's not only is it a guessing game, it's dangerous, also scary to. I have 3 kids, and I don't want to not be able to be alone even, or just alone. I cherish the time that I get to be alone, but it's scary to be alone. If it's too low or it's too high, I'm playing with my life every day. Every meal is like playing with my life. And it sounds dramatic. I didn't know a percentage of diabetics that are type 1. Most people are type 2 that are diabetic. It's healthy diet, exercise, things like that. In some cases, not everyone. But we'll never come back. It will just, this is it for life. I get insanely hungry. I'm hungry a lot of the time, and that's usually like a typical thirst. It's like every cell in my body is thirsty, and I can't quench that thirst. There's nothing that will quench a super life. You're eating whatever, and then reach for it and eat it. But I can't do that. I have to do a lot of and it's all calculations all day. They say diabetic, and it's just decisions in general about eating, plan, resting, whatever, and diabetics are twice as likely to experience depression, anxiety, and serious psychological issues. And I can tell you, I have been, I've had other autoimmune diseases and other setbacks in my life physically, and it's been the hardest for me to keep a brave face on in front of my kids and my family and the people that love me. This is the hardest thing I've ever been through. And the fact that it's just extremely inhumane. Insulin is a human right. Healthcare is a human right. It's not a class thing.
How did you find out?
One day, my best friend was pregnant. Said, I'm really thirsty. I really need you to bring me some water outside. And she was like, I'm definitely not bringing you water outside. Like, you're outside my house. Just give me water. I just want to lay down for a minute. And she said, that sounds like pricked my finger as I laid down, and my blood sugar was over 700. I knew what the signs were. I don't have anybody in my family that's diabetic. No one. So I had no experience, and I started going to the doctor and burning off everything, chronic pain-wise and stuff. Going to a coma. You're going to go into a coma. And I couldn't believe they were saying those words to me, that I was going to go into a coma. And they were probably right. I was probably wanting to lay down because I was about to slip into a coma. But who knows how long my blood sugar was that high. So she really saved my life that day. But it's really important to get the word out to not just older people, not just overweight people. There's a lot of stigma of what a diabetic looks like. And it's not the case. It's really important for everyone to know the sign. Referred to as an inner city kind of urban areas where it's stuff like that to change their lifestyle if they're, let's say, type 2. So it's really important to know the signs. It's really important that you have to make. I know it's hard. I know it's super, super hard. It takes a ton of discipline, a ton of self-control, but it's harder for my family and people that love me to watch me go through it and to suffer. And that's what keeps me going and keeps me disciplined and trying to raise awareness about it, because I didn't know anything about it either. And now we see the most common age for diabetics to die nowadays is 26. And it's because when people are on their parents' health insurance, they can only stay on until 25 or 26. And when they get off their parents' health insurance, they can't afford the insulin. So they start rationing the insulin and saying, I'll just take a little bit, and they end up dead within 30 days.
Oh, my God.
It's very, very common.
Wow. I need to know more about what happened to Terry, because I don't know if Terry was on insulin or not, and oh, man.
Yeah, how did that happen? I know his blood sugar was extremely high, but did he know? He might not have known.
Oh, man.
Did he know he was diabetic? Did he have a history of it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm just guessing, I'm guessing. But that tells me perhaps he was insulin resistant. Because if his blood sugar was that high, and they definitely gave him insulin in the hospital, and if it didn't bring it down at all, that means his body was insulin resistant. So I think that that's mostly type 2 of it. So there's a lot of kids that have type 1 that you hear about. And unless he has the autoimmune version, like I do, and it came on late in life, you never know. But I worry about that so much, like insulin. Then what do we do?
Why are people resistant? What happens that makes you
insulin dependent, insulin resistant, or insulin deficient, which means you don't make enough, but you're still making it. So I don't know that I'm allergic. The other thing is you could be allergic to some insulin. There's all different insulins. And it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. You're feeding your body, right? And you're giving your body fuel. But when it becomes a chore and something that you're controlled by your illness, and you're not doing what you want to do, anybody can go out, just go get something to eat or not. They just don't feel like eating, they don't eat. Diabetics don't have that choice. They have to eat because they have to take insulin. So it's a control thing. That's a big thing. So especially today, and especially in Terry's memory, I hope people check on their diabetic friends. Ask them really how they're doing. Really ask them and listen to the answer. I think people don't realize that there's a whole lot that don't make sense. If it's really high, weird, but it's your sugar. When your sugar's really high, they compare that, a drug test for something, alcohol, because in your stomach it's like fermenting.
Really?
So that, yeah.
Wow.
And I don't drink, and the doctor would say, I talk.
A diabetic incident, your breath will get fruity. Why is that? Do you know why?
That's also because you can smell also like alcohol. Free alcohol. It's heartbreaking what happened to Terry. I really want to know more about that. I wonder if he knew. Because people are dying and not take this and put it towards your insulin this month or something like that. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. I can't imagine being a parent of a child that needed to get all these injections every day. Because that's another part of it. That's how you're going to live. You don't have an option to say, I don't really like needles. That's too bad. You want to live? You're going to shoot yourself with a needle every day, multiple times a day. I can't imagine being a parent of a child that had type 1. I'm so fortunate to have kids that don't have any health issues. And I take type 1 myself over any kid, any day of the week. But I really give a lot of credit to those parents that have to explain to their kids, you can't eat that, you can't eat that. Everybody else is eating that, but you can't eat that. And now we have to do a needle and things like that. That must be terrible.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you go without?
I wish I could. Well, I mean, $700 a month is just the insulin, so like I could be driving a Maserati for that.
You sure could.
But I mean, just simple things like I wish I could do more with my kids. I really need a vacation.
Right.
You know, I'd love to own. It's not ungrateful because I have it pretty good compared to people.
Anymore, this fresh fruit you
Yeah.
don't buy because it's more expensive. I mean,
Yeah. And my worst fear, my absolute worst fear, is that because I have the autoimmune version, that it will go to my kids. That it will go, you know, it'll be passed on to them, like generationally. Supposedly it skips a generation, so I'm happy to take it so that my kids don't have it. But we'll see. You know, that's my worst fear. So I try to spend a lot more money on healthier food for my kids because I'm so paranoid. I'm super paranoid that it's going to happen to them when they're older or now. So I do a lot of finagling, a lot of finagling, right? And I can't even just work in that field for my instrument.
Nobody showed?
What?
no, Jim Wayne just showed up.
Oh, what's up, Jim?
Can you hear Aubrey? It's Aubrey. You told me that it would be cheaper if you back to New Jersey, and it would be cheaper for you to do that.
That's absolutely true. And actually, I have planned to go to Canada. I think we're going to go for the week of Christmas. And maybe I don't have to pay for my insulin for a month, maybe 2.
Ow.
The other thing is, though, even if I travel to go get it, I can only get so much because I can only go by a little bit. I can also go to Mexico, like you said. It would be cheaper for me to go fly to Mexico.
Okay.
Buy some. It's $26 a pen in Mexico compared to outrageous. Absolutely.
What?
This is why people are
And I
dying.
have no choice. I don't have any choice. What am I going to do? Absolutely.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's okay.
My phone's not working, so we're like trying to crunch over the phone here. It's like, ugh.
Insane.
Yeah. But that's disgusting that first of all, I know you can't afford your cannabis, and now you can't afford your insulin. So, like,
Yeah.
you're working all day to afford medicine that in some countries it's free. In some states it's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah. And I'm working 2 jobs and I have 3 kids.
Come on.
I just saw.
People in Oregon that get their insulin for free.
Yeah, and their cannabis
Yeah.
for like 25 an ounce.
Yeah, $10 yeah. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'll always keep fighting for, you know, cannabis patients, but it kind of had to take a back seat personally for me because I need.
Like, there's a lot of people out there that have the same problem that they have to have their insulin or
Absolutely.
food. You either have food or insulin.
Yeah.
You're going to die either way if you don't have one or the
Yeah,
other.
pick your poison.
Sugar is to eat well. So
Right.
if you can't afford
Your insulin and got to eat at McDonald's because you can't afford it.
Yeah, what are you gonna eat at McDonald's? Do
Yeah.
you what do you eat normally every day? What do you normally eat?
Dollar menu.
Uh,
Chicken,
the
fish,
sugar
salad costs you
lower.
20.
Yes, exactly. But, you know, that's junk sugar or something. So now I'm carbs. Everybody needs some carbs. Whatever it is, I need.
Yeah.
It's through calculation going on in my head. The phenomenon at night that you and get something to eat. So we keep
There's a complication to juvenile diabetes a few years ago. Actually, at the same time my wife passed, but he had 2 kids. Something.
wow. Yeah, I
And
mean,
they told him he could go on, he could go back in for another kidney transplant, but he had to stop smoking cannabis.
Yeah.
He died. You know, he suffered a lot.
Oh
And I
man.
feel sorry.
I am just now that your kidneys are working. That's happening to me. It's happening where I possibly can get my hands on. But if it isn't working, my body's just not responding the way it's supposed to respond. And that's super frustrating. It's super frustrating. Stabilized for a little bit. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what the doctor says. thank God for the people that love me, this new doctor. But at the same time, I'm still dealing with this body that is broken and not responding. So I have an aggressive doctor now, and I'm super hopeful. People that love me, I'm not giving up, but I'm not going to lie, it's hard. It's hard sometimes, and I'm struggling. I am struggling mentally and physically and financially, but that's like nothing new for me. And the people that know me know it's a big deal for me to say that. I did know that some medications can increase your blood too. But my personal
Use for diabetes?
tonic is very good as well. I did see a difference when the first, unfortunately, my disease has progressed to the point where I can't make an impact using cannabis oil, but I still believe that. But here we go. That's my body for. It's because I have to where I'm at this point. I wish I was back at that point, and I wish I could use that to help it, but unfortunately not. It's great. Definitely try it. Talk to your doctor. Look up strains. There's 5 very credible strains that work on blood sugar. Morning.
Or what do you go without to afford your diabetic medicine? Time with your children. Just spending time with your kids.
I miss my kids. That's absolutely what it is. I miss time with my kids because I'm working, but it's because I need to pay for my insulin. I have no choice.
Oh, my goodness. Well, God bless you.
Anybody that has any questions ever for anything, please feel free to reach out to me about blood sugar, diabetes symptom, or something like that. Ask if Terry is need because they cannot afford it. They say they're struggling mentally. If they're acting funny, just give them a listening ear. Suggest that they talk to their doctor. Things like that are so important. Diabetics really, really need you. They need their support system. I would not be here if I didn't have one. No, just, of course, today of all days, I don't want to promote anything except reaching out to your diabetic friends, telling them you love them, and asking them how they are. That's it, in memory of Terry.
Is there a group for diabetes that you know of in New Jersey that's helpful?
If there is, so that we could, get a little community, maybe.
Yeah, let's work together and try to figure this out.
Yeah, that's a good idea, definitely. And just letting people know too that dollars per month, because nobody should have to choose between food and living.
Or seeing their children.
So you got to get it under control. So let's see, maybe we can make that the next thing we think is the legislation.
Aubrey, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Thanks.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Boy, oh boy. The struggles.
I had to go by here 4 times.
Struggle. Yeah, I saw you got a good spot over there.
Yeah.
I have to run to my car for a minute, so you're now the host. Ready? Go.
Coming out to support kind of family members, friends, and all like that. And I knew nobody else would come out in the cold. I was hoping to see a space for it. I was going to go stand in it, but the sun's coming. It'll be nice.
Another half hour will be here, but
You'll be here in the cage.
I bet. Either do I.
Yeah, well, can't leave her loose in the house. She eats things.
Oh, yeah.
Girl there,
Yeah.
she's up to 74 pounds already in 10 months. Yeah. But the last Rottweiler I had was like 95, so full grown.
Oh, yeah, Steven, yet. That's very good. Very helpful.
Maybe I should try to get some of those. I've just found out before I had my surgery on my neck that I have 3rd stage kidney disease.
Whoa, what?
Yay.
What does that mean?
It means if it don't get no worse, I'm okay. My sugars are good. It's just my kidneys are fucked up.
Why?
I don't know. I drink a lot of water. Although I do like sweet tea once in a great while.
Hello? Can you hear me, Richie? Richie, can you hear me? Okay, that's better.
It's MS related.
Oh. What?
Yeah, it's really painful, man. Well, it wakes me up at night.
fine, right? Yeah, that's great.
Well, hey, man, I've grown used to that. I prefer it when my wife ravishes my body, truthfully.
Hey, we met your wife. She probably still does.
Probably,
Yeah, she does that. Yeah.
So reserved.
She's
We
very
love
subdued.
your wife.
yeah, Denise is the best.
Oh, thank you.
She
I
puts
love
up
her
with
too,
you.
man. She's stuck with me. You're right. Poor
Exactly.
thing. She just said she's leaving me now.
She's gonna leave you?
I call up INE and my marriage dissolves within moments. This is a record for you guys.
That's a world record.
We have it on video, on tape.
Yeah.
Man, it must be cold as hell. You guys are sitting
Who?
still. You guys are slowly exhausting.
Gout came back. Okay.
Mine builds up in my feet.
Okay.
It's in my left foot today.
Are they inflamed?
It swells up.
Swollen,
It feels like a horse stepped on it, pretty much.
Oh, God.
Horse.
Yeah.
Horse.
It just hurts. It feels like a horse
So
stepped
how
on
many?
my.
horse.
How many horse stepped on your
Oh,
feet?
horse. You said horse.
Horse.
Oh, horse.
No, I don't mess with
I
horse.
thought you said horse.
I thought you said, okay.
No, I
Sorry,
don't
my
do
bad.
them.
You said horse.
Jeez. Too old
I wasn't
for that
sure
now.
you said that.
Again.
Jeez.
I get
No,
horse
it just
and horse
it
is
just hurts
confused.
and gets swollen up, and I eat ibuprofen, and you know
Oh.
I forgot to take that before I left, but I wasn't going back in with the dog.
Right on.
So,
Damn,
got
Jim,
her calmed down.
I have not seen you in a minute, bro. Glad
I
to
know.
see it.
join
Well,
the club.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
I'm out.
if you,
I
Jim,
climbed back
you know,
out.
if you do that, we will live podcast in your living room to come and cheer you up.
Yeah, next time let us know. We'll come over to your house and we'll podcast from your bathroom and bedroom.
I've been depressed.
Well, no,
My house hasn't been like dollar store poop bags to ShopRite bags to pick it up with because them
Oh,
poop bags
Christ.
ain't big enough.
Yeah. And I'm a great big
Bigger
old
than
boy.
me.
Hey,
Why politicians
Why?
don't?
They don't have any. Why should I?
They have none.
They have no dignity. Patience. They don't expand the programs correctly. We are left without a voice. Don't get me going. So
No, keep going.
I should call it every week. I'm sorry that I am now relegated to wearing my thing.
Hey, I saw a thing the other day for pumpkin oil change.
You know what? But you know what's coming up.
That too. I don't need no more mint. Oh,
Oh man. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are out there doing what you do. I appreciate your time. I would.
I'm out here for Terry. I'm out here for Terry because you know
Yeah.
what? He would come out here. When I'd ask him, he would come out here. Anytime I'd ask him to do something, he was always there to do it. So,
There you go.
years old, bro. 32. Come on.
Holy shit! Your life's just beginning, man.
he had such
I'm
another one that
55,
couldn't
I'm like,
afford the
he was
insulin.
He had plans. He had dreams, and full, kind-hearted person. You don't see that anymore. You don't see that in this world.
No, you don't see it enough. It's still out there.
Absolutely.
Here, you see it. Yes.
Sativa Cross.
Oh yeah, we'll give it to you.
Well,
We're doing a podcast. I can't really hear you. I'm sorry. Somebody's yelling to us on a car. I don't know who that is. I thought he knew us, but he's just yelling at us. Oh, he wants to know about the something. I don't know. Sorry about that.
that's okay, man. Well, listen. I just wanted to call in and give you my condolences, and I just can't fucking believe someone else has died from the greed of these cocksuckers in the pharmaceutical industry.
Dude, 10%, man.
The hell out of me, man.
10% of us die, and the number is holding true. 10%, and I'm sick of it.
Miserable.
It's so hurtful. Today, it hurts to have to add Terry's name.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely broken up over this.
I only met him once or twice, but he seemed like a real
He was
straight up dude. Man.
Best. He was the best.
Man,
Hello.
my heart.
Good
goes
morning.
out to
Good
him, man.
afternoon. How are you, sir? How are you?
A lot better today, man. I was sick as a dog, bro, for the whole night.
Hold on one second first.
I don't understand why people get upset when you hang up. That's a thing, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, marijuana's medicine. Yes, it is. Garden State Specialty Medicine. Oh, look at this. Oh, specializing in medical marijuana, Suboxone, Sublocade. So, you know, cannabis will get you off Suboxone, too. It really will.
Yep.
Dr. Lillian
Got me off of
Alt.
opiates.
Oh, Dr. Alt. I know who Dr. Alt is. She's good. Oh, you're a veteran? Oh, God bless you, sir. Thank you.
You don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they need to take care of. He should get his insulin for free and his cannabis for free. Here, grab this mic here.
Ordered it.
They did?
I got a 1 o'clock meeting.
Yeah, I didn't see them, but I saw Sheila Oliver, and she walked past us, and
Yeah.
you know, she's busy today, I guess.
Well, you guys have how many more weeks left? You got count that deadline. That's like the governor has to sign it by the 14th, midnight.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
And that's lame duck right there.
That's
the duck. We don't get the quack at end.
What the
So, Elliot, we're talking today about did she die from diabetes?
She died. It was related because remember, diabetes. What happens is diabetes, just starts to deteriorate, and what people do is that, for instance, I talk about my mother's condition. She hated needles, for different reasons. You have a phobia for this, you have a phobia for that. Well, she had a needle phobia. She hated needles, and what people need to realize that nowadays there's alternatives. Talk to your physician. Talk to alternative medicines and say, look, okay, I'm scared of the side effects. Lose weight. Well, millions of us have to lose weight, and that's so you're depressed. Depression brings down eating. Eating brings down weight. Killing diabetes. When my mother got sick, no one has diabetes. That doesn't run my family. So you don't have to have a. She was the one. She was up to 300, 400 points. I think that's like
That's very high.
Yeah. So people say diet, analysis, and that's what's tough. So you got to look at alternatives. You got to look at other means of how to control your diabetes. And he had a horrible habit of saying, well, I'm going to eat this cake tonight, and I'm going to go upstairs and inject me. Nag my wife. I don't, that's the other thing. People say, oh, well, you should get on your husband, your brother. No, I don't nag my wife. I just,
That
sweetie.
makes him just say no.
Exactly. I'd say, sweetie, like last week, it was the father's 3rd anniversary of death. So I took advantage of say, hey, hon, he remember what he died of and died. They eat sugar because sugar is a tranquilizer, folks. Sugar is a tranquilizer. Now my mother had it, so I have to understand now that I'm possible can inherit. But it's not just medicine. It's talking to someone, getting counseling. So why is it that you're eating and yearning for sugar? What is your body saying to you? And there may be something you're eating that may be healthy that's making you eat sugar. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but you have to look at your whole body, your whole psychic. It's open. But yes, diabetes is silent freaking killer, guys. It sneaks on you, and by the time you know it, and the thing is this: is that since diabetes starts to destroy different parts of your body. Now you're taking medicine for that. My mother-in-law just got seen in Florida. She moved to Florida, so my wife is taken to the new doctors in Florida. They gave her a new prescription for. The doctor goes, "There's something wrong here. She's healthy everywhere else. Every other enzyme, this and that, the blood and everything is healthy, but her liver. There's numbers. I guess there's numbers. She said, look, healthy medication XYZ. Once it's dissolved, it sits in the liver." And it started destroying her liver. Something that her family, none of the family have liver problems.
Wow.
So you get with a folder on her, now she has it printed, and she has on the phone all the medication her mother takes, all the medication she takes, because there was so much happening in our family when that medicine changed. My wife didn't check on that medication until it was. Be careful with when we go and just say, oh, change prescription, change this. The thing is this, Lefty, most people who are dealing with diabetes do have a cocktail. You sit down with them, and if you're a diabetic, look at your medicines. That prescriptions that you're being given because of other things happening to your body, and it's a crapshoot because they're just trying to say, well, let's try this. It's not like a laboratory where they know exactly what they're doing. They have the measurements. No, because 5 milligrams for me, all that affects medicine.
Hormones, stress.
Yes. The amount of time, and you gotta be actively tweaking those intake of medicine. So just don't say I have the law was doing, which was saying, okay, today I'm gonna have dessert, so I'm gonna go upstairs and after I have dinner and dessert, I'm gonna. Is that but that he started to this one and that one and maybe this will work and you talk to your neighbor. Well, what do you think, neighbor? Well, I took. But the thing is this: it's those cravings are real.
Yeah.
I don't crave candy. I pulls at the body. So you got to deal with the cravings, not with the diabetes, because the cravings is what's leading. Well, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna take medication and injection, and they forget. Well, that provides I eat. So it depends on a whole lot of things. And you got to be careful because. And all of a sudden, you're 50, you're 60, you're 70, and every 5 years you got something else happening in your body. And you have to add something, another medication. Frankie Ortiz, and and I see that we're talking about. He's an active dude, He's out there playing golf. Actually gained weight. So I finally went to my physician. Eating better at home. I'm golfing. I have high blood pressure. One of the side effects gains weight. My friend threw a fit there in the office. He said, "Why didn't you tell me? You're telling me lose weight, but yet you give me a medication that helps."
No, that doctor had a junket to Las Vegas. That drug company sent him to Las Vegas.
Yep.
Gave him a bunch of good times.
Physicians. That's bullshit. Because try this. If that ever happens to you, if that's your doctor, next thing.
That's right.
And then the next thing is this, folks. Please, 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 especially those who are dealing with multiple illness. If you notice that the doctor is distracted, call him on it. And he said, "What? Look at me. Look at me. You're not focused on me. I'm the person on my way out. I want that sheet in English, Spanish. To the appointment. Just want to get out. Don't just do it because you have to do it." Younger than me.
I'm 51.
Okay, you're a lot younger than me. No, but just by 9 years.
Just 9 years.
I think that's been discouraged. I don't see people getting second opinions anymore. And I'm not a proponent of this, but all the time. But you should tell your physician that that's what you're doing. Does this have a side effect on my diabetic situation? Can you help me monitor? Body? Will you help it intelligently, knowing what you're doing, consulting family, friends, physicians? Earl committee is meeting. We're going to go there today and peacefully be in the room. We're going to put on our T-shirts. We're going to put a bandana on our mouth.
Yeah.
We're not going to speak. Usually we speak.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah, usually we speak at the meetings, and we usually quietly and because the theme is this. They want to make decisions for themselves, for their health, and put in predicament safely. And we're going to demonstrate. It's interesting. Was going to be a little too offensive because I don't know if you know, getting a hold up here, getting robbed. People live in fear. They came to this country now thinking, okay, that doesn't happen here, but let me take this as part of my team. I'll be back.
Okay. So, Eliud wants, he's here with the huge group that fights for driver's licenses for undocumented people, and I think it's a great idea, and the government's not taking it.
But,
That's funny.
Pit stop, I'm on break.
Nice. Yeah, today's Diabetes Awareness Day for the world.
Is my left foot on the bottom itches? I know that's weird. But
Well,
it's true.
does anybody in your family have diabetes?
I think my grandma did.
Then you definitely have
you
to.
get checked out.
Itches, and I heard that's a sign.
Yeah.
Because you knew Terry well. I mean, look
Yeah,
what happened to Terry.
yeah.
He was 32 years old, young, strong.
Yeah, good
I mean,
guy.
good
Wow.
guy, great heart.
Yep.
And
Well, you
early.
have to be careful. You have to monitor. But listen, they're
Yeah.
calling me. They want me up there. But look,
Good
thanks
luck.
for your support, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
good
brother.
luck.
Godspeed.
Eliud from what's the group?
Jersey.
Para Todos de New Jersey.
Woo!
Okay,
Your
I got
Spanish is good.
Good luck. Yes. Good luck, guys. God bless you. From them because they know how to do it. They have chants. They have songs. They come here with numbers. They know how to get stuff done. Pressure.
But
They
we
get it.
have Bong Holio.
Yeah, we have.
And he filled up a lot of good airtime.
Okay. Oh, Jeff Oakes. He's got stage 4 cancer and half his liver. Some of it.
No, you don't really.
Just waking up, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
For whatever reason. And
Yeah, we want safe roads, safe streets.
I'd rather have people insured.
Everyone else, learn the signs on the road, and we're all good.
yeah, I mean, the American companies employ them, so they should be treated with a little respect. Same as the veterans. I hear there's
Hard workers, they're deporting them anyway, so, it's ridiculous in this country.
but other people, our prospective meeting with Board of Health. Except for now, I have no emails. I tried contacting throughout the afternoon and hopefully we get some sort of meeting. I think we should contact the media. You know?
Send him an email, Jeff. Do stuff here. Like, really? Just help help a cancer patient, please?
If I see, yeah. So, and in so many stores, that crack, it gets into your gums. And,
your gums crack, your teeth.
Yeah. So, but anyway.
God bless you, man.
Moving forward and see if I can get communication going. But go to the track. That's cool. Maybe I can get out a bit more often.
Here today was Sheila Oliver. She walked past here.
Sure to get up and go knock on the Board of Health's office, but, you know, like I said, they should be coming to me.
What's
Do they
next?
have access?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's an address, but that doesn't mean anybody's at it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of locked doors. Should be problem. No.
Gotcha.
It's on me.
It's on you now.
Yes, man. Seek it
Helpful.
spiritually. What's I forget from the joint.
Oh.
My dude. Yes, man. Seek it spiritually. He always.
Yeah, what's his name? Is that
Say what your name. You are. Remember your name.
Brett, he would get really like emotional
And
I get that.
Not to cut you off, but also one more thing. He's a great father. He really loved his son. But he always. I remember one friend right now, but those are. It was different yesterday. But good thing he doesn't watch us. At his house one time, and smoked us out. Amazing, and he was great, and his mom was there, and his.
It's a horrible, horrible thing. What happened?
It is. Prescription it's not covered by anything.
It's expensive. Aubrey spends $700.
I mean, not like. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
It's $1,500 a month for cannabis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even get that. I don't even barely smoke cannabis anymore. I'm a patient, and I can't afford it.
And that's all I do. I don't do the other, but I can't afford it either.
I can't afford it.
Who could?
Oh.
Yeah, street's getting.
The street just
It's
went up
cheap.
again.
Yeah.
But it is cheaper.
It's like with my discount,
I know, it's
20%
crazy.
discount, and street's up to 70. And honestly,
Hit me
where
up,
I'm
dude. I
go-
don't know what's in
Nope.
it at the dispensary either.
Yeah, especially that one.
Yeah.
Sad before they changed over.
Yeah.
Because the last few times I bought them promises.
Yep.
Broken promises.
Yeah.
It
Hell
was
yeah,
horrible.
brother.
In fact, I just found a bag from there from the end of 2018. So bad that it was an 8th, and it was almost a complete 8th when I found it a
Wow.
year later in my car.
Wow.
But supposedly they're getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they get rid of the mites and the mold, we'll be okay.
Right. It's craziness.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, here's something I actually didn't know.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Doctors prescribing anti-inflammatory drugs, long or short term, to treat a range of conditions from allergies to arthritis. But could some of these drugs actually increase the risk for another chronic condition, diabetes? Can you believe that? Anti-inflammatories can cause diabetes?
Wow.
Anti-inflammatories suck. They can do a lot of things. They're really bad for you.
Well, cannabis has anti-inflammatory qualities, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't come out of a factory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they like.
You know what I mean? Doctors don't
Yeah,
learn.
yeah.
They have more education than doctors, continuing education.
Hands-on.
Absolutely.
And they also work more closely with people. So
Yeah.
they
have more compassion.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them. Some of them get a little.
Right.
I mean, after a while,
After
I can
a while,
imagine. I couldn't do that job.
No, me neither.
Because I would like.
As helpful as I want to
Really?
be, I'm not that helpful. I'm not.
Shut up, or you ain't getting your money.
Changing bedpans all day? I mean, yeah, all day.
Well, they have different.
Here,
all day?
have
different
another morphine
qualifications.
pill.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
I could
It's
do a few.
sad. That's what they do. I mean, when I was with all the prescriptions, oh, well, you're in pain. When do you take your pain meds? When I hurt, I take a pill like it says on the bottle. Oh, no, you're supposed to take that in the morning when, just like you
Right.
take your blood pressure medicine. Why? If I'm not hurting.
Right.
Well, so I can go on my golf game, pretty much. It was bad. The office I had to go to for pain management was like walking into, first it was like a little office complex with a long hallway, about 12 offices in it. It was them and one other office, and the whole place it was open. And it was like a folding chair, like I'm sitting on here in the room.
It's like I could have said
the
it.
doctor sat
Here's your
on,
table.
and a table. You got to sit on the table, and stand up, touch your toes. Okay, you need Percocet. You need this. You need that.
Right.
But I'm not taking them. Well, we're going to increase you to $180 a month. You know,
Wow.
it's crazy. Yeah. And then when I stopped taking them, he had DEA stamped on my file. Apparently, they thought I was selling my meds.
Okay.
Right.
I was flushing them literally because I didn't want that on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it does, you know.
Oh, so you're the one getting the fish high.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's you.
Yeah.
They're wondering why
Hey.
there's cocaine in the shrimp and
I didn't do
OxyContin in the...
cocaine. Cocaine was too little high for too much money.
Oh, there's cocaine in the shrimp now.
I kind of liked meth in my day.
Deviated septum from meth? Oh, my God.
Yeah. Careful now.
Wow. Hey, now.
Watch out.
No more. Never, ever.
I've tried it. It's pretty nasty.
I never shot it.
I never
It's-
tried
well,
any of that
yeah.
nonsense.
It's nasty.
But, yeah, I snorted it for a long time.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was doing like $110 a day up my nose.
Damn.
Oh.
8 ball a day just in my
sucks.
nose.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Plus what I was, plus what I was distributing and giving away to people. And
Oh, no.
Dude, you'd be up for 3 days just two
had
bumps.
to sell it to do it.
Oh, my God.
Oh no, I do $20 bag in a matter of 2 hours.
Wow. Well, thank God you're off of that shit.
Oh yeah, that's been a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Been
and
through
then
the
when
worst
I
of
got
it.
off of everything and I was working and doing good, I got hurt and they put me on the Percocets.
Oh.
Then I got hurt again. No, they put me on the psychotropic drugs because I got a hit in the head.
Yeah.
And then they put me on Percocets when I blew my back out on top of all the other
Oh.
stuff. Myself off of all of it
Yep.
and went to cannabis and I haven't looked back. I
Yep.
take my blood pressure medicine and my whatever it is for my gout. And that's it. You know, they're worried about people growing. They're saying, no, it's going to be diverted to the
Unregulated.
black
They can't
market.
make money off of it.
They have like even 3 mature plants
Right.
and 3 so you can rotate.
I like how they
You
do it in
find a strain.
Colorado.
There's
What is it? 3 plants or 6 plants you can have personal use?
well, Maine's quite a large side. The state of Maine has decided not to prosecute you. Like,
Right.
go Maine.
Mm-hmm.
It was all cannabis-related products and stuff. But
They actually did the right
They
thing.
were actually-
All right, guys, I got to go back to work. But
Okay.
thank you so much for having me on the show. Nice
Thanks
seeing
for
you guys.
stopping.
See you later, everybody.
Have a
I'll see you
great
soon.
day.
Thank you.
Ariel.
Later.
See ya.
Peace.
Have a great night, everybody. Back to work.
Back to the grind.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless, Ariel.
Peace.
God bless. See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Peace.
Ariel on.
Love ya. Out. Go away.
She's still talking. Squawk, 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 mack, 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 mack. Can I see you? Oh, we can't see you.
And giving obscene.
I thought those cops were waiting for someone here. I was like, oh, perking up. I was hoping the governor would come over, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, right. He walked past us one
They
day.
probably went down and had, because they went down that way a little while ago. They probably went down, sat, and had a cup of coffee in the Danish or something. You know. They deserve a break. They do their job.
They deserve cannabis.
Absolutely. I was just going to say they understand who we are and what we are, and they let us do.
They
our
like
thing.
us. Yeah, they like us out here.
Yeah, well,
It was insane, dude.
well, that was when they had the other protest here, right?
Yeah, it was great.
The people looked over here by the annex doors, and we got like surrounded.
That was great.
Yeah,
I love
they
that.
know how to do it, man.
I respect that.
The not very well advertised yet protest is coming up at the
the War Memorial? There's
yeah.
a march.
Yeah, well, I think they changed it to a protest.
It's not going to be a march for me.
I think it's going to be that they're there.
You want to march, you can go.
No, I don't think they're marching. I think they're out of here. If you can smoke it, I like it.
Yeah, there's a cannabis strain for diabetes. Believe it or not. Believe
There's
it.
a cannabis strange for terp.
I need terpenes for my bunghole.
In New Jersey. Although somebody just had some in, where was it, New York?
In New York.
And they caught them from another state and like nailed them big time and told them it was cannabis, and now they have to fight it in like
Yeah.
Supreme Court.
It's cannabis, but it's hemp.
Yeah, it's or destroyed.
Oh.
Crops destroyed because it was too high a percentage of
Yeah.
THC.
Yeah, got to watch that level.
Oh, gotta watch that level. THC cannot hurt you.
No,
it is
can't.
helpful.
It is very helpful to me.
If it wasn't for THC today, I wouldn't be walking. I wouldn't have been able to walk to that coffee shop. And I walked there quite well. Thank you very
And
much.
thanks for the coffee, by the way. Good job.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for that. All right, let me make another call here.
It only hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
Oh. Let's see if this works. Is it lunchtime yet? Yeah, what happened there?
I think it said 8:45 for the past couple of years. Cool old clock. I'd like to have it.
Yellow. Yellow. We don't get a message? I want to leave him a message.
Who?
Mikey V.
Oh, no.
AK
Can't say that.
Leo Bonghole.
Leo Bunghole. Leo Bunghole alone.
He's not going to answer.
He knows it's you.
I know. He's like, I'm busy now, Lefty.
Why didn't you answer your phone? Because I have caller ID.
Because I knew it was you.
Exactly. I love caller ID for that. I can be a all too.
Well, that sun feels good.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to move over. Next time we set up, we're going to set up right in the corner so we get that first 40
Over there
minutes.
by the sign.
Yeah, you know, I got to run the wire over there.
Oh,
though.
yeah, you can't run the wire down across the sidewalk.
We could do
Because if
thanks,
somebody tripped over it, you
Yeah.
would be.
but we could do Thanksgiving over there. Because I'm not doing this whole thing for
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
because the sun would be there most of the day.
The sun is there all day, pretty much.
And you don't have to tear the tent, bring the tent.
No, no tents. We don't need it. Well, maybe
As we
one
can tell.
just for this. Yeah, well, it's just shade.
Yeah, one to keep the.
Yeah, for the sign.
Be working.
I know he's working.
Well,
no,
then
no
why
excuse.
Are you bothering him while he's working?
No excuse.
He might be on a ladder or something. Never know.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
That's a hell of a number.
Please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, this is the Sativa Cross podcast coming to you live from Trenton, New Jersey. We expected you to be on our show today. So can you please... Oh. Hello, this is the Sativa Cross podcast calling you back. Hello, how are you? All right, this is not working very well.
Well, it says she's connected.
No, she's not. We're leaving her a message, actually.
Oh, okay. Let's leave her a good one.
Yeah, so we'll leave you a nice long 30...
To her. Jeez, it's Honeybee.
She's so...
I like it hurt.
Only a couple hours after that. Feels like morning. It's so freaking cold.
They're saying this year that it's going to be a lot of snow this year. They said that